be there.
I can't explain. I got lucky. I feel like I just got lucky. I found that person that was meant to be with me. I mean, it doesn't happen that way for everybody, but I got lucky.
I tricked you. I tricked both of you. See, this is not just about you, Dad. It's not just about you, Mom. This is about both of you. So, here we go. I told you, Mom, that this was a surprise for Dad, early birthday present. Dummy, his birthday is in December. That's several months from now. How could you be so gullible? It's not going to take me that long to make this. And Dad, a little more believable, I told you it was for Mom's birthday, which is very soon, on August 12th. This is not a birthday present for either of you. Something I wanted to do for both of you, in general. I've wanted to make this video for a long time, actually. I think I've had this idea for, well over a year at this point. But I kept talking myself out of making it because I didn't feel confident enough in my ability to do both of you justice. Every time I shot it down and said, I can't do that. I don't have enough clips of them. I don't have enough elegant words to use to describe your relationship. I don't have enough experience in my own life to attribute to what I've learned from both of you. The truth is, I don't need those things because I can speak to what is true in the now. I may not be able to have the best clips, the most romantic clips of you two, the funniest clips. I'm never going to have that because my experience living with you guys and being raised by you two is inherently going to be infinitely more fleshed out and interesting and funny and inspiring than whatever I could do here. So I might as well just go for it and do what I can. One of the main reasons I wanted to make this is because I am fascinated by your relationship. Your relationship represents things that I want in my life, stability and happiness and love. And I wanted to talk about how you two have influenced me and talk about how you two have stayed so strong for so long. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 children over the course of your entire relationship with each other. Those children have been very bratty and annoying. I speak for myself especially.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Give me.
Temper tantrums.
Do your numbers, 1.
Screaming, yelling, crying.
I want to see
The
it.
performance is just excellent. 4 stars.
I want to see it.
The works, you know? It's also always been clear to me growing up that you really loved us. I don't think I ever had any doubt in my mind that you two were loyal to us and wanted the best for us. Every time that we were away from you, I always felt that when we came back, you would be there. There was a safety and security in my relationship with both of you. Growing up, you've always encouraged all of my aspirations and dreams and hobbies. You two were always #1 fans from the beginning. I got my first camera from you. Even as a baby, I was always very obsessed with movies and cameras. You encouraged that fascination. I don't think our household ever felt overly serious. There was always room for goofing off, for silliness. So in my pursuit for finding why this relationship works so well, I had to go to some external resources, including siblings. Ew, gross.
This really hurts, Ryan. It's I don't know why I gotta put it here.
You were supposed to put it on a different little pinky, but
Oh, my bad.
I had to ask the hard-hitting questions. Why are you so ugly?
You suck. It's actually because of my parents.
How's that one? That's kind of strange.
I wanted Aiden, Kira, and Ian to describe you two and how you are together as if they were talking to somebody that didn't know you.
Toxic, horribly abusive.
Quaint and nice.
Do you want to expand on that, or are you happy with that?
Like, more of a, it's like, happy couple living in area has happy life.
They're funny together and they can be honest with each other.
I also wanted their perspective on how you've managed to stay in love for so long.
I think they found each other. I think they found each other in high school, and we're like, this is it. We're good.
All right.
Some sort of magic, I don't know. Like, witchcraft?
They open up with each other all the time.
And finally, because I'm a gracious guy, I let them have one word or maybe a few words to say directly to you from their heart.
I would say thank you all for what you've done for me. I wouldn't be here without you in every sense of the meaning, and I love you both very much.
Good job
Good job. What?
for creating me. I'm the best.
No one will replace them ever.
But talking to siblings was not enough. I needed to go directly to the source, directly to one of the parents. And so I talked to Nana. And Nana, she had some choice words. So I spoke to her, and she described her first impressions of you, Dad.
I thought he was a very nice young man.
I was surprised to hear that. You didn't strike me as a very upstanding citizen.
My foot's in your face.
I also wanted to know how Mom might have changed since meeting you. People bring new aspects of your personality out that maybe weren't as pronounced. So I was interested to hear Nana's perspective on that.
Yeah, she became more confident of herself.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, maybe because she felt comfortable with him and the relationship.
Same question as to the siblings. I wanted to know, how did you two stay together for so long? What did she think?
Respecting, compromising with your mother's personality. She's very loving and caring. And she compromises a lot.
But talking to Nana and the siblings wasn't enough. If I want answers, I had to go directly to you, Mom, and to you, Dad.
English, right?
Ideally.
Okay.
You don't even speak any
Español, por favor. Mi amigo es Heath y
Mi
Antonio y Miguel.
muy bonita.
That's it. 3 friends.
How'd you meet Mom?
I actually met her through your aunt, Tara.
No. Through Auntie Tara.
I didn't really talk to your mother till like a year later, actually, because that didn't really go well because I was so nervous.
That was a year gap? I didn't
yeah.
realize that, because I've always heard that
It was
story. I
a
didn't
year
know that
before.
was
Oh yeah.
the time
It was
frame.
we went the whole summer, and then it wasn't until the next year where I really started talking to her, because we ended up in journalism class together, and that's where I got to see her every day, and got the guts, to actually, talk to her and ask her out.
He came up and she's like, "This is my sister," and we were walking around the hallway, and then one of my friends came, and it was so awkward. It was weird. I didn't know him. We were just walking like in a circle, and one of my friends came in, and I was like, "Oh, there's my friend," and I left him. And then a year later, we ended up in a class together. My junior year, his senior year.
That's kind of crazy that you owe everything to your sister.
Yeah, we'll say that.
So you knew that when you were in that class with her, you already liked her.
I really liked her for a whole year until that point, but I was nervous, and she was like with a friend of hers, so I was like really not you know,
You need to get her
keen on talking to her, especially with her friend there. I was like, really made me nervous. I was very shy, really, back then.
What was your first impression of him?
I didn't talk to anybody, so for me, like, some boy I never met before is, like, talking to me, and I'm like, this is weird. But he was tall, he was cute.
She was easy to talk to, you know, very friendly. She's just like a kind-hearted person. So I was like, I really like this girl, you know. Let's see if it can go anywhere.
What did your family think of him?
They liked him. I mean, I think they liked him. Papa was pretty nice to him. They never said anything bad about him or anything like that. Ended up, after talking to him, Papa realized that he knew a lot, part of his family. Shocker, Papa knew people.
He knew everybody. That guy got around.
Yeah. He knew, after talking to him, he knew great grandma. He knew Rita. So he knew, like, some of his family. So.
Okay. So, like, there was already a bit of a rapport from external people.
I mean, great grandma was just such a awesome person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Her personality was incredible.
Even at her age when I first met her, which was like at
she
the end
was
of her
just,
life, she was
just
very fun,
vibrant,
very quick for someone in their 90s.
Funny,
very quick.
and funny, yeah. So I mean, knowing that that's his grandmother, I mean,
they liked her, but I don't know, like, to what extent. You know what I mean? You know, how can you not like your mom? You know.
Depends on the day, right?
Right.
Imagine I edit you. I find that
edit what I
few moments
was saying last week
negative.
when I was like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm really. It's not the right day for this.
That scene in Scooby-Doo where it's like, you're trying to edit it, so I
say Schoolville sucks.
Coolsville sucks.
Coolsville sucks.
You're trying to make it look like I think Coolsville sucks. No, don't record that.
All Fred Jones had to say was,
I think Coolsville sucks.
in light of the city's recent chaos.
And that's
how do you think I would edit it? That you would think what? Like what? How? Just
you'd probably say
to
that
the camera.
Your mother's the best ever.
Can you tell me something that you hate that's unrelated?
I hate how she's so great.
I can work with that. I hate your mother.
Right, like a little skip between.
How did you know that you were in love, and how early on could you tell?
I think that's a harder question because I really don't know. There was like I don't think I can pinpoint it.
But like, how did you know those feelings were like evolving, changing?
I think because jealousy, more hurtful things, like you're more sensitive. I think more sensitive.
Getting a little more worried about the state of the relationship.
Yeah, I think you get more sensitive in situations like, am I going to lose this person?
At the beginning of the relationship, you didn't have those feelings as much. They just became. Was it they got more intense? Is that why?
I think they got more intense. I think they were there, but they were just more.
I mean, I'm a lot to deal with. You know, I'm a personality, and your mother from the start would be like dealing with a lot of crap from my side, and I'm like, and then she'd still be there for me, you know. And I'm like, this lady's a keeper. That's for sure. I have to lock this shit down, you know.
It's hard to find people that
it's hard to find
have
people
that tolerance.
Yes, for sure. You know, my circle is not that huge. You know, I know a lot of people, but there's not a lot that I can say. You know, these people I would like ride and die for, and they'd be the same. But it's just like, yeah, she would, and to this day, you know, she deals with all my bullshit. You know. Messing with her, and you know, and I don't know. There's a lot of shit that she puts up with. She wouldn't say it's you know, something she puts up with, but I think it's a lot.
And you knew that early on. You could tell.
Oh yeah.
How has your relationship evolved over the years?
Evolved.
Because
there's newlywed phase. We've talked about this before. How, you know, you have that phase where, oh my God, I love you. You're the best person. I feel like with us, it's never been like I hate you all the time. We've never had that moment where I couldn't stand him, I wanted him out of the house. I've never had that moment. I've always, you know, when he traveled, I missed him. I would stay up later. I would stay up later because he wasn't here. Because I had you guys, and I wanted to make sure you guys were good. When he was home, I felt safer. I could go to bed early. You know what I mean? Because he was here. I mean, we have moments where we annoy each other or pet peeves and stuff like that. I think we know how to walk away from each other now. Like, instead of, like, getting really mad and stuff like that. I think we know... At this point, I think we know... We can pinpoint when we're annoying each other and to walk away.
You have like a better sense of boundaries than you did
I think
early
so,
on.
yeah, and I think we both have changed throughout the years, you know what I mean? Throughout the years we learned, I think we grew up together. And our relationship grew with that. Like I said, I've never had a moment where I'm like, oh my god, this man just needs to go away and leave forever.
Only for like maybe 15 minutes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
or a couple hours so I can read a book or
Yeah.
something. But never like go away forever.
I mean, we've grown as a family, you know, kids, and we both knew we wanted to have a decent-sized family. Me, I wanted bigger than her, obviously, and that's one thing I know she gets annoyed. I would have, yeah, I would definitely, she'd be like, yeah, a lot more tired than she is right now. If it was my choice.
That's saying a
But
lot.
she shut it down. But yeah,
becoming
I
a
mean,
family
just
was
becoming
very
a
different
family, and you know, we grew when you know, we didn't know what we were doing. You know, when we were younger with you kids, and we just like we learned as we went to, because we were very young when we first started. Well, considering, you know, compared to nowadays, but back then, you know, it was like we had you when we were 23, around there.
Early 20s, yeah.
Early
23,
20s?
24, something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, the first day I found out we were pregnant with you, I was so stoked. I'm like, ah! We were in an apartment in Connecticut, and then right about when I was promoted to New Jersey, and that's when you were born in New Jersey.
How have you managed not to rip his head off over these past however many years?
I think
Because you know he pushes buttons, and when he sees that you're annoyed, he keeps pushing. Yeah,
does it more.
he doesn't turn it off.
Come on, talk. Say something. I put a special day on the camera. Heather, 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 Heather. Wake up. Say hi to the camera. Say hi.
Like, I get annoyed and I'm like, whatever, and I just walk away.
That's just your life. You're just
It's
like, well,
it's
you know,
just what it is.
he's being John again.
I'm gonna use his favorite phrase. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, he hates that phrase. It's just it is what it is. Like, that's our life. That's how we communicate sometimes. And sometimes I push his buttons, and I know I'm pushing his buttons. But maybe that's how we.
Yeah.
And we make each other laugh all the time, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you're so stupid. Or I say, you're annoying the shit out of me. Go away.
And I guess that's probably how it's
just vocal.
how you
like,
yeah. You just literally just tell him.
Yeah. And there's times where I get mad and I'm like, oh my god, you're an asshole, and I'm like, you're going too far this time. But he'll take it back sooner or later.
Yeah.
Most time later, but.
How has she not killed you yet?
Dude, I think that's why she watches those criminal shows.
She's planning.
She's planning.
It needs to be
and she needs to get away with it, and she's still learning.
So you're still sleeping with one eye open?
No, I don't care. I
It'll
mean,
happen when it happens.
hopefully I won't feel
Painless.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
If
know?
she's taking this long to plan it, it might be torture.
Maybe she's already been poisoning me slowly.
His threshold for when he's like, okay, maybe I did too much, is further on the line than other people's, because part of the fun for him is pushing you over the line. You know, so naturally, it's hard for me to tell where he's gonna say like, okay, now it's apology territory, or now I have to reel back.
I think every situation is different for him.
Oh yeah, different people, different, yeah.
He doesn't have a line.
That's fair, yeah. Which I imagine.
Half the time he pushes you way over that line.
Which I mean, you hate him for it, but you love him for it too.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, that's who he is, and that's who I married. That's who I love.
My line for him was here,
Mm-hmm.
and I would get annoyed sooner.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's much further. And I don't
And
know if that's because he's pushed me further and I just expect it now,
exactly
or because I've become.
It's like he grows on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bad fungus.
Yeah, that's a good description of it. Grows on you like a tumor.
You live with it. Something you can live with. It's a tumor that doesn't need to be removed. It can stay.
Yeah, you'd let it. You'd happily and lovingly let it kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful. I've never seen a long stretch of time where you guys weren't like really happy to be together.
Yeah.
But I've just been fascinated because it's not that common, you know. And I always grew up thinking that it was really common.
Yeah.
Like people are just in great relationships
Mm-hmm.
and that's what happens. But most of the time, that's not what happens.
No, it's a lot of work.
What's the advice?
I think you can't expect everything to be easily fixed. I think if something goes wrong, you really got to think about it and try and work to fix it. You can't just be like, "Oh, well, I don't want to do that. That's too hard." When it gets hard, you have to work at it. I mean, yeah, I missed him when he was on the road, but there was an adjustment period when he came off the road where he was home all the time, and I'm like, whoa, because he was there, you know what I mean? And I had to adjust to him being home again all the time. Like sometimes those weeks were like little breaks. I love the fact that he's home now and he's helping. He helps out. I love it, but you get into a routine and you're used to something, and then it changes, and you're like, whoa, okay. This is different. To have a successful relationship, you really have to find those boundaries, and you have to learn to work together. You're allowed to have your moments where like, oh my god, just go away. You know what I mean? You're allowed to have those moments, and anybody that gets mad at you because you have that moment is maybe not somebody that really wants to work at having that relationship.
Isn't she the best wife in the world? Look at that. She's making my lunch. Isn't that cute? Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, and my little CPs. Look at that.
He has his bowling nights, you know what I mean? And I have nights I go out with friends. I think everybody needs their time, and then you need your time. And then you need like a group of friends that you're friends with together.
You need other outlets.
Yeah, you do. To have just the one outlet where it's just you and that person all the time, I can see how that would go south.
I think that just the main thing is I was always at least present. I was there, you know, whenever she really needed something. You know, I wasn't just like, you know, deal with it, whatever. I don't want to hear about it. You know, I was always, you know, engaged and, you know, showed that I was there with her through everything. So, you know, if you're with somebody and you want something to last, you know, just make sure you're present and engaged and always there. Or at least try to be.
I don't think we knew a year and a half in that this was going to turn into a 30-year marriage. 5 years in is when he proposed to me, expecting to have that deep relationship right off. I think if you find somebody, you have to give them that time. Give it the time to grow. I just think it's a slow process. I don't think assuming 2 months in, like, I really like this person, but this person is maybe moving, I'm just going to cut ties. What if that's the person that 2 years later could have been the deep connection you had? That's my best answer to that question. Time and work. Nothing's easy. Nothing in life is ever easy. Nothing, it comes without sacrifice or trying.
Or at least the risk of hurt, you know?
I mean, no one wants to get hurt.
Yeah.
I say all the time, like with you guys, the hardest part of being a parent is not being able to fix a problem, and you guys having to work the problem out yourselves and feel those feelings. Because if I could soak it all in and feel all those feelings for you, and you don't have to feel them, I would do that in a heartbeat. Because I hate watching you guys suffer. That's the worst feeling in the world, is watching my children suffer.
There's value in suffering.
There is value, but I mean, as a parent, you don't like seeing it.
No, of course not. Yeah, you wish you could make life just easy.
Yeah, wish I could
Streets.
find everything for you and make it happy for you, and you know, and I know I can't do that, but you know, it's just a wish.
Yeah.
It's a wish.
I learned so much from the both of you. I have been the biggest blockade in my own goals, and I realized there was really no reason for it. When I wanted to make films, afraid to walk up to a person, travel, Watching you two succeed so often, despite your own troubles and your own issues, your own flaws as human beings, is inspiring. It shows me that no matter how many times I fall, no matter how many times things don't work for me, they will eventually. The only way to guarantee that they'll never work is to stop trying. Do you want to help me pick out some flowers for somebody?
Sure.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Who's the flowers for?
The life you two have built together didn't just happen. You know, it's not luck. It's work, it's effort, it's seeing someone, something that you want more than anything in the world and sprinting after it. Thanks for that lesson.
It's a $12 drink, so I hope it's alcohol.
$12 on his woman. On a milkshake.
She deserves more.
You know, I'm gonna kick your butt. Last chance around.
I love you, Daddy. I love you, Mommy.